Alright, let's carry on into Act 2 then. Lula Chamberlain, regarding your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each application's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process as to maintain standards we have established for over 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily written note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. I'm going to fold the letter up and put it in my handbag. Open a folder of writing paper on my desk. Dearest Robert, thank you for your kind note. Though it has been years since my name appeared in the gallery program, except as an occasional dusty curiosity in a group show, or as the impermanent subject of some misguided retrospective, I continue to something gratitude. Yours in stew, Lula. Okay. Rick clears his throat. Is he? How are you, Rick? I shouldn't complain. So, did you get my note? About the proposals, I'm still working on them. Okay, got you well. Hey, I'm not here to rush you. So, how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry, I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Well, that's depressing. But after seeing your art, Lula, I'm not surprised. Alright, so I'm back in control of these two at least. Though I don't quite know where they are. I guess we'll speak to Shannon, get a catch up. Didn't we just pass this place? I don't think the Zero operates like the roads we're used to. I don't understand it either. So what is this place? Looks like an office building. Yeah, an office building and a cathedral. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Outside. Yeah, outside any man-made structure, I guess. Just feels like it's still inside, since we can't see the sky. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. End of the line? And maybe it's still under construction. Well, work seems to have stopped for the moment. Okay, where am I even going here? Can't go down the steps, can't use the rod. There we go, I can work past. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. We're actually a bit lost, ma'am. You're lost, so you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of those boys from the distillery anyway. What are you celebrating? Oh, the less I understand, the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning and the furnace hot, and listen for the bell. When I get home, I'm a different person. I don't have to think about it. I just paint. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood? Nope. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first we've got to get you in the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now let's see. Rick is booked. Proofreading draft all afternoon and wanders out on a site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area. I'll just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? Television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across the beach. Its shell is awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. Okay. Game's incredibly abstract. Television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nests. A scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of young girl's hair. The nest is warm but precariously fragile. Alright, we're already 2 in, might as well see the last one. Television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passengers should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. That is the mark of a successful elevator design. It's always good to know. Oh good, I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there. 5th floor. Three books are piled on the table, a service manual for the sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese deaf haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Let's pick up the envelope. The envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with realistic directions to bizarre locations. Okay, glad I got that. Shannon's on the 5th floor, right? We're gonna behave ourselves. Go straight to the 5th floor. Oh shit, there were actual bears. Should have gone there. Let's pick the record player for them. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Are you Lula Chamberlain? No. You just missed her actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at the real desk now, on the 1st floor. She barely made a dent in those diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... Okay. Can I go over here? Yeah, but there's nothing there, okay. Down we go. Okay, we're definitely going to the bears. Really? Huh? Okay. That was worth it. Okay, let's get down to the 1st floor. Hello, are you lost? We're looking for Lulu Chamberlain. Oh no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first, so we don't waste any of Miss Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned, talk to Clerk Mertensen about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your injection card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. Let's just skip it. Which one of you is Lula? Oh, sure. That's her in the cardigan. Perfect. Having fun in this paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. The receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive, that's funny. Do you know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. Grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates, we all worked at the university, I had a dog, I drank whiskey and beer, and made sculptures. But that Dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the 0? A gas station attendant told us we'd need to take the 0 to get there. Gas station attendant? I see. Friendly blind man, about my age, hangs out with an old cat, likes to pretend he's a poet. His name is Joseph. Do you know him? Joseph and I used to work together. We lived together. We were friends. But that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he's pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course. And now he's implicated you. Quite inconsiderably. And in your condition, it's appalling. So, I'm very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Maybe she can just help us? But where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one. No, it's not possible. Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have all these databases and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaimed an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Where's the computer? Computer? Oh, that's all handled off-site. We write up formal requests to analyze, provide the necessary data, and then send the whole thing out by courier. So first you'll need the data. I expect you'll find a road name log up in the archives and records, 4th floor. It'll be filled under 0. Probably or G for generic or S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. Great. Archives and records, so 4th floor. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. Small logbook has a small little cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists, titles, names, and dates. Alright, it's 14. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Alright, changed my plan. Inside back cover. Failing antique shops folder missing. Listed checked in on page 63, but not present. Okay, let's go to 63 then. Check in failing antique shops, Monday 3 PM, signee Ed Bohm. Let's check page 1. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Inside the front cover. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we have got the file cabinets in. We're up to F, so that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with letters A, B, C, D, E, F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automobiles, driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not because it relates to health, safety, pollution. Wow, that was intense. Half of these boxes aren't even labelled, and the rest are all the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O, G, or an F. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. There's gonna surely be a point where I can just start shouting and throwing stuff around and being a Karen. This is starting to drag a little bit here. What's the chances that she's no longer at a desk?